Oh, welcome, exile. Is there something you... Yes, your features, your stance. There is an energy about you, a lightness in your movements. It is something I have seen in only the most disciplined and revered of... It shows in your features. Yes? You may... I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the... There is no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that. It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such...
How many more do we intend to gather to us? Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure... Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends not follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own, no matter how small the circle? I am too old for friends, and when the years settle upon you, you will dispense with such words. Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others. I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that... They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps... Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them? They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need. I care not which of the words you use, as long as you make use of that which... That was Revan's way, I believe. A discussion, perhaps, for another... You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon... Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others, turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity. Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow. You have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you strong. Then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do. And aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, and I would view the ones you travel. So you may think. But it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Yes. Very well. What is it that... Very well. Of which did you wish Very well. The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time. It is simple, and its simplicity is strength. It allows focus, a slightly improved chance of connecting with one's opponent. It has no other advantages or disadvantages. It is an effective form to fall back on when no others may come with time. It is simple. It has no other others. Yes. Very well. You are very well. I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us, it seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, a powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noted,
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but... it shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too. You seem... Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that. All right? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, that. Don't tell anyone, but you wouldn't believe how many fights you can prevent by just pretending to know that stuff. I mean, it doesn't compare to wearing a lightsaber, but then again, that... Yeah? So what? I don't ask any dumb questions about your past, despite the fact that it keeps throwing us into life-threatening situations. Want to know why? I figure if you ever want to tell me... Well, hey, thanks. But you've got the wrong guy. I'm good at shooting people, cracking wise, and pretending to know how to fight with my hands.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be watched. Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on them. We're gonna touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
I've plotted a course for the refugee. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe.
You have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the Smuggler's Moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To Esrectonatada Bear.
Panisukakran, Jokan, Joanna Masaranka Marama.
Loka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi. Tu Rantaman Febko Emariam Gawatasitu Insula Rakarakachata.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Joanna Masaranka Marama Kawanabota Atagwa Kankadi.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honto no Saka. Doveri Nincha, Yononashi, Simachatana, Dona we search.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to sense.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours. Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe. Well, I mean, not this one, but they all have the Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us a... Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. All right, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one's...
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad! The problem is, I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move. Yeah, right now all I'm hearing is talk. Done! Pleasure! I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of...
Yes?
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got...
Let's get this over with.
Thanks for your help. Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so... The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people. You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making... Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few. Much appreciated, friend. All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector. Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit with the exchange. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on... Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around. You're lying. You're mad. You're serious. You're telling the truth. What are you doing here? Are you trying to get us out of this place? Please, you... Of course. Of course. Tell me, what else did he want to... Not much to say, except it's a high price. You need to find a bounty hunter to get more, and they've been... You might have more luck trying to find someone connected to the exchange. And I don't mean some spaceport... Well, they tend to lay low. To be honest, it's like with bounty hunters. You may need to do something to get their attention. Look, Jedi, before you go, I know you probably didn't come here to save us, but I knew Jedi during the war, and I know that they... If I can help you, even just by keeping an ear out, I can let you know if I hear anything. I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Thank you, stranger. I went...
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another? The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes through. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist. Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power.
Yeah?
Geraktada cemense. Teriwana jun konata delera guno tuna. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiora tora pada no ringa va te vaka reware. Sumukun chere nurigrom. Teriwana jun konata delera. Ah, besotre naga. Tunin to the.
If we needed to, Tien may be able to modify our...
Teriwana jun konata delera. Teriwana jun konata delera guno tuna. Dai rinto. Teriwana jun konata delera guno tuna. Der rinto runto wakare kwe wapje. Dosane gravalanto. Dosento rinteri. Der rinto runto wakare kwe wapatera tanan chinga.
And what did he want?
Nothing. Just answers to some questions.
It's okay. I already know he's a Jedi.
You do? Then why?
Trust me, Nar Shaddaa just got...
Haven't heard anything more. Haven't heard anything.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian War. The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive and the turrets can... She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the... So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult? We'll see about that. Watch yourself.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the... I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force, their anger. One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation, it requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to... Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, and the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last.